Um, One of the things that I did when I realized that I had to make a positive out of a very negative time in my life was that I started a group that is made up of moms. It's called Moms to Moms Plus. It's Mom to Mom Plus because the plus is our children, and the plus is our faith in God. And of course, if somebody does not have faith in God, then they still can absolutely fit in, and we can learn from each other. But for me, I have God at the center of my life. But so I've helped many women. The first mom that I ever helped was a mom who also had a daughter. At that time, there were many teenagers in our area that we were losing, many in our church, believe it or not. And it's amazing when you look around and see how many people are going through the exact same thing that you're going through. A lot of it is in your work, your school, your church, your community. But I reached out to this one mom in particular because I knew she had a daughter the same age about as my daughter. And I knew that it was a little bit different to be a mom of a daughter than a mom of a son. Most of the people just happen to be in the group that they have sons, just happens to be that way. But I know for a fact that I've helped this mom a lot, and she's made some really great memorials for her daughter, I will say. There's another mom in particular that is the mom of a son who went to the same school as my daughter. And the memorial garden at the high school was named, well, it wasn't named for them, but it was created after we lost them and a teacher at the time. The first name actually was my daughter's name for that memorial garden. And the mom of the young man, she and I have become friends. We've only met, I don't really know if it's twice. I know we've met once. I really don't know if it's twice, but we have become friends online, and we know that our hearts are connected. And so you don't always have to meet somebody in person. That's why a lot of the coaching that I do is actually online. It's just about as good as if I was coaching in person, because with, Zoom and things, we can have the same kinds of conversations. But I think that just being able to help other moms, I don't want to share their stories necessarily right here, especially without their permission, maybe another time, but just knowing that, we're not alone and we're in the same community. And I have some clients that are actually not in the community where I live, a couple across the country, but the idea is that just, reaching out, that really does help. That helps them and it helps me.